Welcome to our YouTube page where we are showing our build for SEMA 2023. We started with my son's 86.5 Supra. This was a father and son build that trying to get my son to learn more about what it is that I do throughout the day. And so we do a lot of fabrication here, as well as body paint, interiors, and audio fabrication. And so we wanted to set him up to where he could learn something for his future that would be something fun and creative. So this car came with about 4 coats of, I think, house paint on it, so we had to strip it. And so he got to learn how to use the DA, safety glasses, and also just basically how to take care of removing parts off the car. So Maddie originally was part of this build, helping Caleb, working with him. And she also helped out on the C10 truck that we built. So he's just kind of doing a guide coat to find low spots. Not really ready for that step, but he just kind of wanted to check that out. This is where he was having to blow all the broken glass out of inside the door jambs, inside the doors himself. It was pretty rough when we got it, but figured it'd be a good project for his first build. So that's Ty in the background. He's a Toyota guy, works at TRD. So we do a little shout out to Hushmat, providing us with sound treatment for the floor. So this is kind of a long video, but we just want to give props to everybody involved, and especially our sponsors, and kind of show the process. You can kind of fast forward around in the video, kind of see what you might want to learn how to do that we show in this process. It's a little heavily interior involved, since that's kind of what we do. We actually made a carbon insert for the dash. A lot of these dashes and these Supras are just trashed. So another special delivery. Looks like we got some more sponsored product. Looks like the audio just coming in. And that's Maddie being helpful. Those boxes are heavy, full of subwoofers. Trooper. So most everything we got made the build in time for SEMA. Even though some of the stuff we ended up redoing after the show. So Hivonics definitely hooked us up with quite a bit of products, as well as Boss Audio for both of the builds. So that's all the stuff we have for the C10 as well as the Supra. So that's our new shop. That's what we call our show build shop. We build everything in that shop. We've got our AP Lazer inside that shop. All of our other automated equipment is in our other shop next door. That's all the cutouts we had to do to build all the audio MDF stuff going in the build. So this is our Eastman M9000 automated cutter. We use that for things that won't fit in the laser. So that machine is also capable of cutting OEM board, 1/4 inch cardboard. It'll actually cut 1-inch fiberglass, carbon fiber, but mostly we use it for cutting out templates or door panels. I believe these are the door panels for the C10. All the graphics, I believe, also were cut on the laser. So this machine cuts extremely accurately and quickly. I think we're only running it at like 1 G. I think it'll actually cut at 3 Gs. But we've had that equipment for about 25 years. So those are the panels cut on the Eastman cutter. We did a fiberglass overlay on top. And this is a company that came on board to help us out with all of our coatings that we needed, Bondo, all the clear. So they came through for us. We give them a shout out as well. So they're also just a great sponsor to work with, TCI Products. So these billet badges were custom made by Steve over at Billet Badges. He does all of our billet badges on our project vehicles for SEMA and show cars. So we've been running the Stitchcraft Masterpiece logo past few years, I think since 2016. One of my favorite sponsors, Forgeline, definitely came through for us this year. And also Willwood. So we've got 2 Supras that we'll probably be going back and forth showing you. We had a white one and a blue one, and so we had to borrow parts off the blue one to complete the white one. Some of those parts are hard to get in time. So this is the AP Lazer that we have. A big shout out to them where they came through for us, getting us our equipment before SEMA so we could use it to cut and also design all of our stuff that we have on both the builds. Anybody that doesn't have an in-house laser, I highly recommend it. We went with AP Lazer because they have, in my opinion, the best laser in the industry. And you can actually move that tabletop and go over extremely large projects. You can do front doors for your house. It'll do coffins, gravestones, I mean all kinds of stuff that thing will do. You just roll out that centerpiece and fit anything under it and through it. So these are all the parts and pieces we made to fit in the rear section. Everything first cut out of MDF on the laser. Oh, this was fun. As we're in a hurry to pick stuff up, we had a blowout on the freeway. Another shout out to Hustler Race Engines. They were on board with the C10. So we used Brian over at Fast Brakes. He actually made the brakes for the Supra. So these pictures right here is Saturday, 2 days before roll-in at SEMA, where we're just now getting to installing the body kit, finishing the body work, blocking out the car, gapping everything properly, and had a few fitment issues. So those were pretty long nights. Fessler was the one that gave us the one-piece glass for this build. It's just beautiful. So again, this is Saturday, 2 days before SEMA, fitting the body kit, gapping everything, checking clearances, finished blocking everything out. There's only 3 of us really most of the time on this build, and we're in-house over at Rock Bottom Off-Road, and so that's where the truck was pretty much built, and where we had to take the Supra to finish the install, the body kit. The C10 and the Supra both are the same color. We used candy concentrate. The only difference is different base coat, so the colors are a little bit different. You know, what's crazy is this car on Saturday and actually being at SEMA completed on time, day of roll-in. So that's Slick Vic throwing down a guide coat, finish the blocking. These were the door panels designed and cut for the C10 on the AP Lazer. So we've got this custom enclosure that we designed to fit in between the factory panels of the Supra, but we wanted to make sure it had enough airspace as well as proper fitment for the 4 subs. So we ran it over to 714 Motorsports, had it Line-X'd afterwards after we fiberglassed it, just to fully encapsulate the enclosure. A lot of glass work on this car. Everything's wrapped in suede. That's little suede and leather. Another shout out to Sparko. So there's final product 2 days later from the previous photos, just taken off the trailer in our booth. Shout out to Slick Vic for paint. Things just ridiculously shiny and perfect until, of course, we put a couple scratches in it during the rush of assembling the car. So shout out to all these sponsors, and for Caleb learning how to assemble a car and disassemble, and actually what it means to have something at SEMA. So this is now my son's daily driver. He gets to drive it to him from school, as well as hitting all the shows on the weekends. So the cab of this C10, all leather with some Alcantara inserts. Impact was our sponsor for materials on both these builds, as well as Cat Skin helping us out as well. We also used the AP Lazer to make the roll call that sat on these things. So that center console in the C10 has a fridge and freezer in it, which is super cool, convenient. We got the Supra back on, I think it was Sunday, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We had that thing all together for a roll-in. Then had a chance to just take in the weekend, enjoy some time off after that build. Nice rollout right there. Yeah, we couldn't get that thing to start at SEMA. Toyota Tech tie right there. Thank you for watching. Check us out. Let us know what you guys liked about the video. Anything else, check us out online or give us a call. Thanks again to our sponsors.